Welcome! The focus of this video is on teaching social skills. Keep in mind the Prevent, Teach, Respond framework. As you can guess, we are in the teach portion of the framework. Take a moment to think about your classroom or school. Can you think of groups of students that could benefit from explicit instruction in some specific social skills? I know I can. What skills might be needed? Here is a list from Rode, Jensen, and Williams. Accepting no for an answer without arguing, following directions, not interrupting, making requests, and thinking something. You can probably add a few additional skills to this list off the top of your head. So, the next big question you may have is, how are social skills taught? Great question. The good news is that as educators, we know how to teach. The same strong instructional framework used to teach academic skills is the structure used to teach social skills. The National Positive Behavioral Interventions and Support Center has provided a template that can be used to develop social skills lesson plans. Let's take a closer look at the components of the lesson plan. The first is having a teaching objective. A strong lesson plan is clear on the purpose and outcome. The next component is that the lesson plan should include both examples and non-examples. Seems simple enough, right? There are a couple of things to keep in mind when selecting examples and non-examples. Good examples are going to make it clear what demonstrating the social skills looks like, sounds like, and or feels like. Non-examples should also focus on what behavior or social skills does not look like, sound like, and or feel like. Non-examples should be close to what happens in the classroom or in school. We don't want the non-examples to be so extreme that students cannot discern where the line between examples and non-examples actually lies. The actual instructional routine involves the teacher or instructor modeling the I do, followed by the teacher or instructor practicing with the students, the we do, and then having students practice on their own with feedback from the teacher or instructor, the you do. Depending on the needs and how students perform, there may be more than one I do and multiple we do and you do rounds. Finally, when planning high-quality lesson plans for teaching social skills, you will want to consider what strategies will be used to prompt the social skills, when they should be displayed. Consider how to reinforce the social skills in context, as well as how to correct the behavior when the social skill is not displayed. Providing feedback is a critical part of instruction. Finally, considerations need to be given to how progress will be monitored and how data will be used to evaluate the impact of the instruction. Schools that are already implementing school-wide PBIS can work to build social skills right within their behavior matrix. This is accomplished by identifying specific skills that reflect the social skills appropriate for the specific setting and including these in the matrix and lesson plans for all students. Schools can also expand upon the specific behaviors identified in their behavior matrix by adding in specific pro-social skills as seen in these examples on the screen. We will wrap this video up with a quote from Dr. Anita Archer: "How well you teach equals how well they learn." This holds just as true for social skills as it does for academic behaviors.